What's going on, guys? It's your boy Carson here, back with a brand new video. And in today's exciting video, is this the best detail product out of Canada? Today we are talking about Posh Detailing Products. Now, these 5 products we have here are kind of their entryway into the detailing space. They've got 5 different products here, all made in Canada, and I'm super excited to test these out. The first product we do have here is Deep Wheel. Now, this is their dedicated wheel and tire cleaner. Looking at it down here, it doesn't say anything about dilutions, so I'm assuming this is ready to use. Second up, we've got Anti-Insect. Now, Anti-Insect is a bug remover. Again, doesn't say anything about dilutions. It does say let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. Super excited to test this guy out, as the vehicle that we are washing today has quite a bit of bugs on the front grille there, so it'll be a good one to test this guy out. Next up, we have their shampoo. Now, this is called Exterior Wash. It claims that is an incredible smelling, pH neutral foaming soap that offers thick suds while gently lifting dirt and grime. As far as dilutions go, it does say for extreme foam 2 to 3 ounces in a foam cannon, so we'll test that out today. Next up we have is Paint Finish. Paint Finish is a drying aid and a quick detailer, so super excited. We'll use this at the drying process of it. It does not say it has any protection in there, so I'd be interested to see. And finally, we have Interior Care. Interior Care is, of course, an interior detailer. It does say that it's safe for leather, vinyl, and plastics, leaving a streak-free finish. So I'm excited to test this out. This one we won't be using too much, but we will still be testing. Now, remember to stick around till the end to hear my final thoughts and opinions on all of these products. So without further ado, let me show you the vehicle and how dirty it is. Alrighty, and here is the Subaru that we are cleaning up today. It is a 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. Now you can see the wheels and tires are not too bad, but definitely quite a bit of brake dust down in the barrels there. And then especially on the front wheels and tires, some light browning, but nothing that a good wheel and tire cleaner shouldn't be able to clean. The lowers on the vehicle aren't too terribly bad. The back of the vehicle is covered with water spots and dirt and contamination. Now I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Jose. He sent this out quite a while ago, and I haven't been able to feature it in a video. So shout out to you, Jose. Thank you for sending this out. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, this is my girlfriend's car, and so this gets cleaned quite often. So this car, we do have some bug guts in the front, so we're going to use the Anti-Insect by Posh and see if it works. Now let's go ahead and get our wash set up and jump into the wash. Alrighty, y'all, and welcome to the first section, the wheels. So what we're going to start out with is the Deep Wheel Cleaner by Posh. This wheel is dirty. You can definitely see quite a bit of dirt and contamination on the spokes and in the barrel. The tire's not bad. You got some slight browning here on some of the edges, but not terrible. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pre-rinse real quick and then hit it with the chemical and scrub. So here we go. These wheels do have a sealant on them. Same thing with the tires. The tires have a sealant on them as well. Now let's go ahead and jump in with the Deep Wheel. Again, there is no dilution on it, so here we go. So right away, it looks like a red. Right away, the product is red, but the sprayer is leaking quite a bit. Like everywhere. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's like leaking everywhere. But now let's let it sit for a couple seconds. It says about 60 seconds. Alrighty, it's been about 30 seconds or so. In full transparency, I did use what I always use for my bucket soap, especially for the wheels. I used the Griot's car wash soap. That is what is in here in this wheel bucket. Alright, so here is my Detail Factory XL tire brush. I'm gonna give it a couple of sprays. Start scrubbing. Oh wow. So it's taking a lot of the brown off. On a pretty good show. Has a very pleasant cherry fragrance, which is nice. Now let's hit it with our Detail Factory Wheel Brush Mini for the barrels. And the barrels here. Finally, the wheel face, we're hitting it with the Rag Company wheel mitt. The edges, the spokes, the faces here. Okay guys, wheels and tires are done. Now we're gonna test out the next product. This is going to be the anti-insect. This is gonna be the half mark, so let's go. Okay. So, smells citrusy. Now this car is not ceramic coated, but it does have some protection. It has just a spray sealant of PNS Detail Products Defender. Again, the trigger is leaking quite a bit. Not a fan of that at all. So I'm gonna hit this other side with just a pressure washer and let that continue to work. Now let's hit this side after it's sat for about 30 seconds or so. And let's go ahead and hit it with a quick pre-spray, and let's go ahead and foam this bad boy up. So now we've reached the foam process. Reading the instructions, it says 2 to 3 ounces in a foam cannon. So we're gonna put 3 because we like foam around here. So let's go ahead and fill it up. It's a little less than 100 mils. And then it does say to put 1 ounce in your wash bucket. So 3 ounces going in, and it is like a radiant green. Smells good. Smells like a melon of some sort. So pretty happy with that. Now let's fill this up for our wash bucket. There's one. Cool, like that. And here is the 1 ounce going into the wash bucket. Oh yeah. We'll kind of rinse it out. So let's go ahead and foam this. I'm super excited for this. Definitely some layering effects going on here on the car, and that, in my opinion, is one of the qualities of a good soap. Finally, we have paint finish. This is their drying aid / quick detailer. Oh wow. Alright, so we got interior care. This is their interior quick detailer. I'm going to spray it onto my towel and then onto the surface. Again, this leaked a ton on my hand. I'm wondering if I just got a bad batch of bottles. We're all finished up washing the car with all of the Posh Detailing products. Now, let's talk about what I think of them. I'm going to rank these on a scale from 1 to 10. So first up, we've got the Deep Wheel. This is their dedicated wheel and tire cleaner. It performed great. I had no complaints. The smell was very pleasant for a wheel cleaner, and it didn't really make me cough all too much, which I thought was definitely a bonus. Now, it did a great job on the tires, and same thing with the wheel. I would like to see, personally, just a little bit more of like a foaming and scrubbing action. The tires did a good job. It took off all of the muck and all of the contamination. So it cleaned the tires very well, but it didn't froth up like some of the other wheel and tire cleaners do. That would be my only input on this product specifically. The one thing I will say with every single one of these products here is you need to dump the sprayers. I am not a fan of the sprayers. Every single one of these sprayers leaked on me, and I did not have a pleasant experience. Overall, as far as the fragrance goes, the performance on the tires, I'm going to give this a 8.2 out of 10. Next up, we have Anti-Insect. Anti-Insect is their take on a bug remover. It did perform well, so I was very happy with that. It broke down the proteins in the bugs and the contamination in the front. This has a light pink color, and it smells very citrusy, so I'm assuming they're probably using a citrus base for this. But overall, did a great job. The smell was pretty pleasant to be around. It was more like a lemon, again, very citrusy. I'm going to give this one a solid 7.5. So next up, we have Exterior Wash. This is their take on a pH neutral soap. Smells very good, has a neon green color, smells very citrusy, melony, like a fruit. Put about 1 ounce into the bucket for my contact wash and 3 ounces into the foam cannon. The foam was perfect. The foam was more of a wet and a dry foam where it went on very thick, like a thick blanket, but it also was wet enough where it was very slick. I'm definitely going to give this one a 9.2. Big fan. Following that, we have probably one of my favorite products that they have in this lineup. This is Paint Finish. So Paint Finish is their drying aid / quick detailer. It's blue in color and it smells amazing. Probably one of the best quick detailers that I've ever smelled. This smells like a fresh squash, like JDM squash. It It smells amazing. This did a great job at adding a little bit of lubrication to the drying process when I was drying the car. The only thing I'm not too certain about is if this has any protection. There's nothing on the bottle that indicates it has protection, and when I sprayed it on a wet car, it didn't bead up too much. So I don't think there is any protection in it, but that would be my only thing. But great product, I'm definitely gonna give it a 9.3. And finally, we have their interior care. Now this is their take on a maintenance interior quick detailer. I used it on some small parts of the Subaru today, and it did a great job. It did a great job taking the dirt and oils off the leather parts in the car. It also did a great job on the plastics. So this one, pretty good. Now this doesn't have any added dyes or anything like that in here, but it definitely smells. It smells, in my opinion, like Lemon Pledge. It's a very nice, clean lemon scent, and I'm a big fan of this. This I'm gonna give an 8.7. Posh did a great job with all these products, and I'm very surprised. Personally, this is my favorite brand coming out of Canada as far as detailing products. Now, would I switch out any of the products that I use on every single detail? I don't know yet. I need to do a little bit more testing on these products to see how much I like each product. This is a great line, and I think they did a great job. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to subscribe down below for some new content. I really enjoy filming these videos and testing out these new detailing products. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Subscribe down below if you're brand new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.